Hi Cancer, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Cancer, let's see what's the message here for you today. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Cancer Spirit, what does Cancer need to know? Uh, King of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Ten of Cups in reverse, Magician in reverse, Emperor upright, Nine of Cups in reverse, Five of Wands, and the High Priestess. Yeah, somebody's turning their back to this connection because I think they realized that the person that they were dealing with was a bit of a control freak, never opened up their emotions, was being a bit narcissistic, I would say. I think they're choosing not to wait around for this person who maybe at one time they thought was going to be their be all and end all and somebody who they really respected, but they realized that no, this is not ending up in the way I thought it was, with a happily ever after. Maybe somebody recognized that their person was just behaving like a trickster and none of their dreams and wishes were coming true. So I have a feeling somebody is now gone silent on this connection because they felt it was just too much conflict here. Could be turning their back on this connection. So let's see. I'm going to, of course, clarify all these cards for you, Cancer. But first, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify these. Cancer and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Cancer and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be, Spirit? Let's take a few more from another deck, Cancer. Cancer and their person. All right, and just a few more, Cancer, from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Cancer and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other, what would that be? All right, Cancer, let's start the reading. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, Cancer, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I get so effing jealous knowing that you're in bed with a karmic at night. I feel sick to my stomach at the thought of you in bed with them. If only you knew what I've been through at your side. Do you really know the sacrifices I have made? It hurts like hell when you push me away, when all I do is fight for you and our love. It's really insulting when you try and control the situation and withhold information. You're underestimating my intuitive abilities, my connection with the divine, and must be forgetting how connected we are on soul level. You know that I'll always know what's going on because even your higher self tells on you. My friends keep telling me I made a big mistake in letting you go. I want to fix things between us. I just don't know how to make things right at this time. I would wait for eternity to be with you. I'll never let you go. You are my one true love. I've been waiting a lifetime for you. Maybe that's what they said in the past and they never leveled up, right? So now the next card says, when you look at me, it makes me feel worse. You see a side of me that others don't. I can't hide from you. Nobody is like you. You are exceptional. You are special. I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. Deliver me from temptation. I've made so many bad mistakes. I hope we can have a do-over. You made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate. I only want two things in my life. Everything that makes you happy and nothing that makes you suffer. I love you always and forever. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Cancer, let's start the reading with an angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels want to bless my Cancer gang with today. A blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. Peaceful. Well, the universe is sending you a lot of peace and happiness and joy, Cancer. Claim it. Right? Maybe this has been a turbulent kind of a connection where I think at least one person is walking away from it now. So let's see. I'm going to start clarifying. So Spirit, tell me about the Knight of Swords in reverse as the first card for Cancer. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. It's like one person I think was looking forward to a long-term partnership, long-term commitment, but the other person was just not ready to put in the work. Maybe they were not meeting the other person in the same way where they wanted long-term partnership or commitment or, something. And I think one person is saying, you know what, I wasted enough time. I wasted enough time, energy, effort. I think I should stop, focusing on my past now. It's time for me to focus on my future because I think they are now tired of dealing with somebody who's just not making the wise decisions for the connection or just leaving them out isolated and lonely and always wanting their way or the highway or being emotionally unavailable. I think one person is seriously thinking of moving on because they were not emotionally happy in this connection. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they feel that the person is just not bringing that strength to the connection, or they've kind of become tired of giving up. It's like, I've been trying. I've the wounded warrior. I've been hoping and really trying and giving it my best shot that things can work out, but my person is just too weak and they're not ready to step up and work with me. So I think I would rather just move on, take a leap of faith in a new direction, and just get onto my chariot by myself and get out of feeling that, I'm subject to somebody else's behavior, which makes me feel left out in the cold, feeling left behind all the time, maybe just feeling heartbroken by my person's false promises. I think it's time to choose another direction. So somebody wants to quit waiting now. It's like, I have to choose another path. Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they feel that the love is lost. It's like the love is lost. They don't love me anymore. I can't just be doing all the work. I handed them a cup of love and they never accepted it. I think it's time for me to turn my back on this connection. I think they've lost hope. One person, the person who's walking away from this connection, has totally lost hope because the happiness that they envisioned, I think at one point they really did think that the person that they were dealing with was going to be their be-all and end-all, had high hopes that this person would step up and do right by them, be, somebody who was powerful and, somebody was holding on to that hope. They were holding on to that hope that this would one day become a perfect match of the Emperor and the Empress, right? This was like a wish somebody was holding on to, but then they realized that I'm the only one who thinks that way and the other person is not putting in the work or being my, other half or, putting in the work to make it a solid foundation. I think the other person that got really tired and said, you know what, I can't be carrying all the weight of this connection. I think I now realize that if there are 10 wands, then 5 they have to be carrying, 5 I have to be carrying. I can't be holding all the 10 wands. My back hurts, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I'm the one who's been trying all this while, and I see clearly maybe it was in my imagination that I wanted this connection to be that perfect connection, but it wasn't. So I think I don't want to give this a second chance. Somebody is kind of passing judgment on this connection and saying, I'm not waiting around for somebody to come back and do right by me. What's the point? Somebody's lost hope now in this 10 of Cups connection because they feel that they were dealing with a person who was maybe just giving them illusions or behaving like a trickster, blowing hot and cold, keeping this connection imbalanced, pretending to be nice one day and then holding back their emotions, or just being manipulative so that the other person wouldn't move on. Now they realize that these were all treacherous, trickery ways. So it's I think there could have been some communication as well. Maybe they asked their person if their person was ready to step up or something, and they got their heart broken. Yeah, they felt their person was just not being, authentic, or they were still being stubborn or still being egoistic. I think this person really broke the person's heart who's walking away big time. Now they've realized, yeah, none of my dreams and wishes would come true here. Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they feel that now they know the truth. Now this person is listening to their intuition and realizing that they were dealing with somebody who was just a trickster, or just somebody who goes around breaking hearts or makes promises they have no intention of keeping. So, Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Maybe you guys had some kind of conversation which could have led to some argument or a fight or something. You guys could have talked it out, which didn't end very well. In fact, it ended in, I mean, if this hasn't happened already, it may happen. So be a little mindful. It ended up being an ending. Because the other person, I think, was not interested in commitment, and the person who's walking away decides that, you know what, I don't want to spend the rest of my life wasting my life. It's time for me to now move forward and maybe take a leap of faith in a new direction. High Priestess. What's the High Priestess? Somebody's listening to their intuition now and deciding that I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm not going to waste any more time investing into a connection, fighting for a connection, which I am always waiting. Yeah, waiting for somebody who is immature, somebody who's childish, who just wants passion, who are just, temporary. They come in and leave, and then they come in and leave. But every time they come, where is the offer? There is nothing on offer. Like, what's the point of dealing with a person who maybe just wants passion and some excitement, but not ready for the long term? And that's the reason I think one person at least is turning their back and trying to see now what else is out there. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Yeah, turning their back to a person who they feel is a trickster, ending things. It's like, I know the truth now, and I'm not going to make any unwise decisions for my own life. It's time for me to get out of this anxiety and sleepless nights and stress and tension, and make up my mind to make all my own dreams and wishes come true. It's like, if you can't make up your mind, then I'll make up mine. I want what I want, and I want happiness in my life. So somebody is now saying, I'm not dealing with anyone's immature behavior. I don't want anything from you. I'm moving on. I'm looking into my future, and I'm seeing what should I do for myself which makes me happy. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.